All right, Electric Dream, Stage 3. Here we go. At Red Bull Ring, right. A new challenger arrives. Right, now we get to hang out with our famous antagonist in the game, Magnus. It's you again with your Electric Dream. And it's with you with your great confidence. And nah, sorry Ahmed. That doesn't cut it. Let's not get distracted. We need to focus on the races ahead. I think Ahmed has ADHD. He's easily distracted, for sure. Certainly comes across that way, right? This is the first round of the Apex Thunder. Right, that's what it's called. We should make the most of it. Yeah, why didn't they just call this Apex Thunder instead? I guess Electric Dream works too. Alright, once again, stage 2. This is stage what? Stage 3. 4 goals, once again, and this is the last stage that is doable without any gold or any upgrades in general. So, here we go. At least 2 places. Gain at least 2 places each lap. And finish at least P5 without going off track. Alright, so I think we're starting in like 9th place. Or is it 10th place? That looks more like 10th place, but we have to finish in 5. Okay, at least 2. So maybe it's best if we don't overtake too many cars before the beginning of the during the outlap here. Not that it was even gonna be possible, but okay, so we'll overtake these 2, climb up to P7 in the first lap. And was it a Ferrari? Early braking, remember to brake. And there's a Hennessy, that's a Venom GT. Very fast car, but it's, you know, combustion engine. So, takes a little while to get going, right? Compared to these electric counterparts. The instant acceleration. Alright, so lap 1, we got our 2 overtakes in, and in lap 2 we'll get our second set of 2 overtakes that's been requested, and finish in P5. And that looks like Koenigsegg. And what do we have here? Senna GTR. Oh yeah, that's an awesome car in the game. A lot of fun to race. It's not in the same league with Battista. There are only so many cars, let's just put it this way, that are in the same league as this guy. Maybe Avaya, right? Why didn't they put Avaya in the same bonus series as this car? I mean, give us the actual competition, right? Instead of like, you know, 911 Turbo S. That seems, I mean, I appreciate that there's another car. Let me put that out there first, because, you know, they could certainly make it worse by just letting it be just one car bonus series, which is one of the, I don't know, lamer things in the game when that happens. You know, like, there's exclusive series for these cars. You know, they can also just make. So why have a bonus series that features only one car, you know? So, alright. Yeah, SF90XX Stradale. Right. Oh, I guess LaFerrari? I didn't even see it. That was the first car that I overtook before, during the outlap, right? So that's why I wasn't paying attention. All right. So 1 down, 3 more to go for this second stage, or third stage. All right, win with a lead of 300 yards, or 274 meters without going off track. All right, just a single lap. Let's go. So when we got these type of requirements, oh hi Magnus, you can always give your opponent a little spin around to slow them down. Chiron, as French would say. So let's give him a little spin. That will guarantee our safe lead, since we only have 1 lap to do it. Oh, he's been overtaken by Magnus. What was Magnus racing? I don't remember. Yep, we're doing good. Yep. What was the target? 274. So almost 400 meters of lead. Yes, this car is quite capable. And some extra fame points. All right. Yep. I guess he was driving the Navira. All right. Hurry for instant service, which you should be able to finish this well under 3 hours if you're not yapping like I am and just kind of straight, run right through. 2 goals complete. We're like at a halfway point almost of the whole event, right? You think you can beat me and rub it in? Just wait and see. What is there to see? Haven't we seen enough? All right, goal 3. Average speed 228.5. So once again, look at that. Recommended PR is 90.5. You don't even, I don't think, well, I didn't even need that to complete the event. Alright, so this one we are not having a rolling start, so that just means average speed we're building from 0. Right. Anywho, La Voiture Noire. Cool grid. The value of the cars featured in this grid is pretty absurd. Hey, don't ruin that car. It's supposed to be a one of a kind, but I guess we already saw 2 in this grid, so one of them is the fake. And I'm gonna go on a limb and say the one that hit me is probably the fake one. Since if you're driving a real La Voiture Noire, you wouldn't be that careless. I don't think Bugatti would let you be so careless. You know? Alright, so yeah, lap 1, we just have to make sure we build up the speed. 228. Not quite hitting it yet, but we will. There we go. Getting up there. Yeah, basically amount of time we spend in slowing down is generally less than amount of time we spend to accelerate on this car. So that's something to kind of keep in mind when you're dealing with this average speed challenge, because while you're even slowing down, you're still, most of the time, you're above the average that they're requiring. So as you can see, oh, missed the breaking point there. Alright, now we really have to build up the speed here. Uh-oh. Ah, I guess I was a little too slow on that one. Alright, fine. Let's be a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, this is a downside. When I ran through this whole event, I don't remember any particular event giving me hard time, like of having to redo. So I just kind of made an assumption. This previous goals are just kind of walk in the park. I mean, yeah. All right, so here, give it another go this time. Not with Mimosa or Furiosa, but with Focus. And we got a different grid. We got Speed Tail. Alright, so beginning is beginning. It is what it is. There's not much you can do about that part of the circuit. Alright. Did I mention anything about off-track? No, I guess they didn't. So technically, not that it will generally benefit you at all, ever, but if you needed to, that is a option, I suppose. So to make sure that I carry more speed. I think this is worse lap than the last one, though. Yeah, not looking too hot. All right, but I think there's still enough track to make up for mistakes. All right. Come on. You can do it. Still not enough. All right. Third attempt. That's not supposed to happen this early on in the stage. All right. The goal 3 of stage 3. We're needing, apparently, third attempt maybe? Is that like 3-3-3 effect here? We don't need to make that happen. But here, I guess we do it again. Okay, yet another shuffle of the grid. But this one is easier grid simply because the coming out of the first corner was clear. I didn't have to like, maneuver through the traffic. So, yeah, I guess that's part of what makes this event kind of interesting. Maybe that's what happened on my other account when I ran through this. I didn't have traffic to contend in that first corner, so I just had more freedom to race how I wanted to. There we go. And yeah, and now I'm just generally being a little bit more aggressive with the braking points. And you can see my average speed as I'm wrapping up the lap 1 is much higher than the... Yeah, I'm already hitting the target. Hit it once, hit it twice. And I think the pace is good then, right? So did I do anything significantly differently this time than in my previous 2 attempts? Honestly, ever so slightly, being just a little bit more precise with the braking point. But the fact that I came out of that first, out of the grid, right? From the starting line, out of the first corner, not having to put up with any traffic, really kind of set the pace, I think. Because now we're like way above, well above the target speed. This is what I remember. So that's why I was like, yeah, easy goals. So easy. Some, skidding around, messing around at the end can be even afforded if you just play it right. All right. So yeah, I guess it is 3-3-3 effect. Stage 3, goal 3, the third attempt. All right. So that grid, for whatever reason, there was a bit of a traffic jam, right? I think it was because Taycan Turbo GT was like in the front of the grid on one of the sides. So, yep, that will do it. Okay. 3 goals down, 1 more to go in stage 3. Hit a max speed of 205 mph or 329.9 kph. They could have just rounded off to 330 5 times in a single lap without going off track. So technically, you can drive backwards and forward and hit those marks. But I do remember this goal. You can do it. You don't have to go backwards. So 330, right? There we go. Oh yeah. No off track. Okay. One more time. Hug tight on the inside. There we go. That's how you do it. Oh. And I think you should be able to hit it here too. Yep. And then of course, probably here once. That's 3. And then probably here. Get a little drafting going. Going off track just a little bit, huh? But yeah, so those are the spots. And then, of course, where we started one more time at the end. So here, we'll just make this a little bit cleaner at the beginning because I spent way too much time off track in that first instance. Ah, I just missed it. You know what? In order to do it in a single lap, you do need to set that speed record there. So 3:30. All right. There we go. Then there. That's better. This one is a little suspect though. That's 2. And we get another one here. Yep, 3. That's a good cornering heading in. There we go, that's 4, and we'll use the other car to help us slow down. I don't think I damaged the car, because if you do, your top speed gets dampened, you know. So we know we can do it here. So 2, there we go. Oh no. Darn, I had it. All right. One more time. Don't really need help, but yeah, that's no good. All right. You really have to make sure you brake early or on time, right? All right, this one looking cleaner. Helps me not yapping. Yeah, we'll let Hennessy go first. Use him as a drafting partner. Oh. I don't remember needing a drafting partner for hitting the speed. But, well, the job's done, one way or another. There we go. Yeah, just like that. Once you get it done, you get it done, right? I know. What a pain. All right. Let's see. So, Mission R, Senna GTR, LaFerrari, Taycan Turbo S. Yeah, the grid, I don't think really made that big of a issue here. It just, it's more on you. But maybe. And once again, if it's really frustrating, you can just go back and forth that longest straight. Sort of a downhill. Like, just do that 5 times. That works too. You know, because there is no condition in terms of what rank you need to finish in. Or you can do, like, after the first corner, you know how we have that long straight? You can go backwards on that one too, because that one's considered generally where we do when we ever had to do like a top speed at Red Bull Ring. That's what we often would use, driving in backwards, so simply because there's a bit of a downhill slope. So yeah, but this is a little bit more fun, I think. I will get back at you in the next rounds. Sure. These races were fantastic. This new electric car is creating quite a buzz. And you're at the center of it all. Let's keep up this spirit in the coming races. Alright, so that's the end of stage 3. A little bit of struggle towards the end, but as you guys just witnessed, definitely doable with 0 upgrades. But that's kind of the last stage that is doable without any upgrades, since the stage 4 there's a big roadblock in the form of upgrade block. So you would need to, I would need to put some upgrades on this car once we get there. But for now, that will do it for this video. So stay tuned for stage 4 coming up next. See you there.